I hope everyone is doing well. You are more than welcome to come back to my channel at any time. I am appreciative of the fact that you have chosen to watch the video with me today. It seemed to me that this would be an excellent chance to drop by and fill you in on everything that has been going on in my life as of late while we are catching up. It gives me great pleasure to inform you about all the current developments, fascinating endeavors, and forward-looking goals that have been accomplished. For the benefit of anybody who is not aware with my history, my name is Jana Duggar, and I am a member of the enormous Duggar family. Having a big family means that you have to deal with a wide variety of personalities and points of view on a daily basis, which may make life more interesting. On the other hand, I would want to provide a little bit more information about my personal journey, the projects that I have been working on recently, and the things that have been making me happy today. Now, make yourself comfortable, pour yourself a cup of coffee, and get ready to get started by sitting down. An update on my life. What's going on in my world? Therefore, in order to get things started, let's chat about how life has been since we last spoke. In light of the fact that I have been maintaining a slightly lower profile over the course of the last several months, a great number of you have been inquiring about some updates. The pace of life has slowed down, but in the most positive manner that is also conceivable. The more time I spend at home, the more time I spend contemplating what it is that actually brings me joy and satisfaction, and the more time I spend developing personal objectives. Exploring hobbies and interests that I haven't always had time for in the past has been one of the main focuses of my attention recently. The hobby of gardening has quickly become one of my favorites. I've been expanding my knowledge of plant care, experimenting with different kinds of flowers and vegetables, and even practiced some landscaping techniques in the backyard. The fact that working with plants can be such a calming and reassuring experience is quite remarkable. Additionally, it provides me with something physical that I can tend to and see expand. I also wanted to let you know that I've been traveling quite a bit. I recently traveled out of state to see some of my relatives, and it was wonderful to spend time with my nieces and nephews, discover new places, and just take a break from my usual routine. I would want to increase the amount of time I spend traveling since it helps me get a more well-rounded viewpoint and provides me with new ideas, particularly for various artistic endeavors. One of my ongoing projects, craftsmanship and creative inclination. Let us discuss the projects. Many of you are aware that I like doing anything that require me to use my hands, whether it be home improvement projects, crafts, or interior design. In recent times, I have been delving into several novel concepts that have truly stoked my interest for the subject matter. Redesigning the garden is the first project. To begin, let's do some work on the garden. I have found that this endeavor has been really satisfying for me. I began by constructing raised beds and planting a variety of herbs and vegetables in them. These included tomatoes, cucumbers, basil, and rosemary, among other different kinds of plants. I have found it really satisfying to see the growth of everything, and I am excited about the prospect of being able to harvest fresh vegetables directly from my own garden in the near future. I have been working on building a tranquil garden area that will allow me to rest and take in the natural surroundings, in addition to the raised beds. A modest, rustic sitting area was constructed by me, and it was furnished with outdoor chairs and a large number of cushions. In addition to that, there is a little stone walkway that is adorned with fairy lights. This space has become my very own little sanctuary, where I can relax at the end of the day, spend time reading, and have a cup of coffee in the morning at the same time. Second project, do-it-yourself and upcycling. Another factor that has me enthused is the prospect of engaging in more do-it-yourself and upcycling projects. Throughout my life, I have always had a strong interest in interior design, but, as of late, I have been concentrating on repurposing existing furniture and giving it a fresh start. Not so long ago, I went to a thrift shop and saw a pair of old chairs that were in such poor condition that they seemed to have seen better days. After sanding them down, painting them a soft pastel way, and adding new cushions, they now have the appearance of a set that might be found in a fashion shop of the highest caliber. By reusing old goods rather than just purchasing new ones, I believe there's something that is so wonderful about the process. It is incredible what can be accomplished with only a small bit of paint, time, and ideas. My experience with upcycling has provided me with a new outlook on living a sustainable lifestyle, and I am enthusiastic to continue discovering one-of-a-kind objects to alter. The third project is a consulting service for interior design, an unexpected new path. That being said, even for me, this one comes as a bit of a surprise. A friend of the family recently approached me with the request to assist them with decorating their new house. Initially, I was uncertain as to whether or not I was prepared to take on a consulting position, but as I began exchanging ideas and developing mood boards, I became aware of how much I liked the process. When you provide assistance to someone in making their house seem more like a home, you have a sense of immense satisfaction. In the time that has passed since then, I have had a few more requests for guidance, and it has begun to seem like a new avenue that I would want to investigate. For the time being, I want to keep things low-key and focus mostly on assisting my family and friends. Nevertheless, who knows, maybe one day, this will develop into a full-fledged extracurricular enterprise. Project number 4. Volunteering and charitable work in the community. To take this matter more seriously, I have been devoting a greater portion of my time to charitable work and volunteer work, both of which have always been significant components of my life. I just become a member of a community organization in my area that assists in the organization of services and assistance for families who are struggling. The opportunity to contribute to my community in a manner that is significant has been a really humbling experience for me, and I am thankful for the opportunity to do so. One of the projects that I am most passionate about is the establishment of a community garden that is accessible to families. The goal is to provide a location where individuals may cultivate their own vegetables, even if they do not have the room to do so in their own homes. The planning phases are still ongoing, but I have high hopes that this will contribute to the promotion of sustainability and the provision of fresh food for families in our region. Being able to collaborate with other people and seeing the coming together of individuals for a shared goal has been a very motivating experience. Goals for the years to come. When I consider the future, there are a few personal objectives that I am concentrating on doing. To continue developing as a person and to push myself to do things that are outside of my comfort zone is one of the most important objectives I have set for myself. I want to live each day with purpose, whether it means trying out new talents, traveling more, or simply sharing my experience with all of you here on this page. In the not too distant future, I want to enroll in a few online classes that will teach me about gardening and interior design. It seems to me that there is always more to learn, and these are the kinds of things that I sense a genuine interest in. Increasing my knowledge would not only help me become more skilled, but it will also instill in me the confidence to take on initiatives that are even more challenging. In addition, I want to continue to place an emphasis on self-care and well-being. In recent times, I have made it a priority to slow down and take care of both my mental and physical health. As a result of this, I have had a sense of being more balanced and grounded in my life. As I go ahead, I am looking forward to continuing my exploration of various health activities such as yoga, meditation, and others. Thank you for being here with me. In conclusion, here is a brief update on my life, as well as a peek at the projects that I have been working on. Every encounter has been a source of development, learning, and discovery for me, and I am very thankful for each and every one of them. For as long as I can remember, I've held the belief that life is a journey, and that sometimes the most unexpected occurrences lead to the most satisfying destinations. I am grateful to each and every one of you for being here, for your support, and for your ability to inspire me to follow my interests. The fact that I am a part of such a beautiful community makes me feel very fortunate, and I am thrilled to continue to share my journey with you. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas, please do not hesitate to write them below. I would be delighted to get your feedback. Please get in touch with me if you would like to get more updates on my projects, or even if you would want to have a glimpse behind the scenes of the garden, do-it-yourself conversions, or my consulting approach. As usual, don't forget to click the bell and subscribe to my channel so that you may get alerts whenever I upload anything new. This will ensure that you are the first to hear about it. In the meanwhile, I want to express my gratitude for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.